Good day, good day, good day. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday, Queen Gladys. Good day, Wayne. Good day, Linda. Good day, Diana. It's good to see you all. Thank you for joining me today live for Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym, Spirit and Practice, where we practice, right, Tim? We're all about the practice, man. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's so wonderful to see you all. Good day, Lindsay. Good day, Pamela. Miss Bliss, how you doing, girl? So it's Monday, and on most Mondays, we do a new series. So I was contemplating what the new series would be, and I think this is it. I think this is the new series. It's not, I don't have a full download yet, but it's coming into fruition. And it kind of started yesterday in my sermon at Rockland CSL. The topic was One with the Divine. And I had shared scripture where Jesus is sharing about how he is one with the Father, right? And the people around him were basically saying that he wasn't, right? And that he needed to prove it, right? And Jesus mentioned about being the good shepherd, right? And so Jesus is known by many names, and one of them is the good shepherd. And it got me thinking about, and so I referenced the sheep, right? And how Jesus says, let me tell you exactly. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me," right? And I was using the sheep as a metaphor. In metaphysics, the sheep symbolize and represent our thoughts. The sheep represents our thoughts. And so it got me thinking about that because, we're in the 30-day mental diet journey, and most of that is about our thinking, right? It's about our thinking. And then I had the sheep, and the sheep symbolizes thinking. I said, okay, Rev Mel, I think we got something's cooking here. Let's see, right? So in thinking about sheep, I started thinking like, well, maybe it's an acronym for something, right? And so I started playing around with that. Like, what would the S mean, right? And so I had to drive in this morning. And as I was driving in, I kept thinking about this acronym for sheep. And so it came to me as soon as I got to the front of my house, it came to me the S represents subconscious. Subconscious, right? Our subconscious mind, our subconscious thinking, right? So I said, I think that's the S for sheep. And then it had me think about day 4 of the 30-day mental diet. So if you're in the class, you already done day 4, and maybe this stuck out for you like it did for me. So let me just share this. It's in the day 4 is called Learn to Think Constructively. And the subtitle is, It is necessary that you think in a constructive manner. So when we think about sheep, Jesus was using sheep to demonstrate how we wander off from the truth, right? And we got to go gather ourselves and bring ourselves back to the fold, right? And that's exactly how our thinking is, right? We'll just go wandering off in some destructive thinking, some negative thinking, some past thinking, right? And we have to gently bring ourselves back into the fold. So this is what Willis says: constructive thinking. One of the purposes of this mental diet is to get you to start thinking in a constructive manner, creating good in your life and experience rather than just wishing things were better. and thinking constantly about how bad things are. Clear, consistent, affirmative patterns of thought will be creative of a fuller, richer life. Clear, consistent, affirmative patterns of thought will be creative of a fuller, richer life. It is yours for the thinking and for the carrying of the thought into action in your daily life. Your daily life. And I love that he added in that word daily, because he could have just said carrying of the thought into action in your life. But I think he included daily to really point out that you have to do this every day. We have to be cognizant of our thinking every moment if we can do that, right? So when we think about the S in sheep, meaning our subconscious mind, our subconscious thinking, what is that, right? So in a sip last year, we were talking about how our subconscious mind is the seat of memory, right? Our subconscious mind remembers everything, right? Remembers everything. It's also the seat of our habits. There's my H. Yes. All right, y'all. It's unfolding right before your very eyes. So S is subconscious. And now we got H is habit. All right, thank you. So our subconscious mind is also the seat of our habits, right? And so that's why it can feel challenging, right? To think in a constructive manner on a consistent basis, because we have to use our conscious mind to impress upon our subconscious mind to change the programming that's there, right? And oftentimes I see you, Lindsay, oftentimes I use myself as the example, right? A belief that I had about myself that was formulated in that was part of my formative years, right? Was that I am not worthy, right? That's a program that was resigning in my subconscious mind. Now, through love and through my own work and through my own healing and through my own relationship with God, that belief, that very limiting belief, has been transformed into I am worthy. I am worthy. And anytime I am unworthy or I am not worthy pops up, right? Because things trigger it, right? And there it is. And I'm aware of it. And now I know that I can shift it, that I have the power within me, that's the indwelling spirit, to shift. I could use the power of the universe to shift, right? So we use our conscious mind to impress upon our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is the sheep that will not come back. They will just, you leave that door open and they are running for the hills. You can have the sheepdog, you can have all kinds of things, right? But that subconscious mind, the thinking that goes on at that level, it will run amok. It will run amok if you're not the good shepherd of your own mind. We each have to be the good shepherd for our own mind, our own thinking. If we want constructive thinking to be the dominant thinking that we are thinking. right? It takes discipline, right? I've been talking about this for, I feel like 2 years, right? Because that's how important it is. That's how important it is. Willis says in the book, what do you want your life to be for you? What it becomes starts with the way you think. What do you want your life to be for you? What it becomes starts with the way that you think. So we've all been thinking, right? We had 2021, a whole year of thinking our quality of the divine, our quality of God, our quality of spirit that we are embodying, right? We did that for 2021. And now we're starting a new process for 2022, right? On Friday, I read off all of the qualities that I have so far from all of you, and I'm going to continue to collect them. So if you haven't decided what your quality of God is that you're embodying for 2022, you could put it in the comments, right? If you gave me one and then you got clarity, no, it's something else, you could drop it in the comments and I'll make the correction on the list. But by this Friday, we're going to start doing something else with the list, okay? So, what do you want your life to be for you? What quality do you want your life to be as an experience for you? Right? And the work, we could use our conscious mind to impress upon our subconscious mind that this is the truth. This quality is the truth of who we are. Right? I was just thinking about E. But I don't think that's it. Okay. All right. So that's where we're going. I want to see what Lindsay has said. I saw Lindsay had put something in about sheep. Okay. Subconscious having earthly energy perception. Sheep. Subconscious having earthly energy perception. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I know the H is habit. I know it. I know the H is habit. So it's subconscious habits, because the subconscious mind is the seat of habits. So subconscious habits, that's what I got so far. And we'll see what unfolds for EEP. And if y'all have some suggestions, please put them in the comments. Okay, I see you, Nan. You said embodying one of the E's. Yeah, that's a possibility. That is a possibility. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, thank you for the participation. I really appreciate it. So this is where we're going. The new series this week is sheep. It's sheep. It's sheep. And so when your mind starts wandering off into those destructive patterns of thinking, you want to gently bring the sheep home. Bring the sheep home, right? Be the good shepherd and bring the sheep home. And change that thought pattern into something that is constructive, empowering, affirming, right? Say your affirmation of your quality. Just don't let it linger there, y'all, because the more we let these these negative, destructive patterns of thinking just do their thing, the further and further and further they're going to take us, right? Oh, I love all the E suggestions. Evolving. Thank you, Pastor Al. All right. Linda, enlighten, energize. Okay, I'm feeling some of this. I'm feeling some of this. Okay, thank y'all. Okay, all right. So that's where we're going, y'all. The series is sheep. The S is subconscious. I'm going to talk a little bit more about subconscious tomorrow and talk about habits tomorrow, and it will unfold divinely. By Friday, we'll be at P. So it's perfect. All right, y'all. So again, please put your quality of God in the comments if you haven't done so already, or if you changed over the weekend, drop it in the comments and let me know. And let me just share who I am. If you don't know, if you're seeing this in the replay, please if you want to participate in our 2022 quality of who we are being, then you're more than welcome to do so. Just drop it in the comments. So I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I am a licensed religious science practitioner. I am a life coach, and I am the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And this is my ministry of joy. It is my ministry of joy. I work with and as joy, and I say that I am a vessel for joy. And so I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. And I am here to be of service. So if you need support in remembering who you are and getting clear about your quality of God that you are embodying, or just need support with your life, right? Reach out to me. You could DM me and we could set up some time to talk. All right? All right. So let's get into some joy news. Okay, I hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a wonderful weekend. On Saturday, I participated in a virtual vision board retreat. It was fabulous. It was fabulous. And it got me thinking about, this would be a good thing to do around our quality. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. So I wanted to share my vision board, if you can see that. That's the vision board I created on Saturday. Yeah. And do you see the fireworks? Where is it? The fireworks. I had to get some fireworks in there because Sekou gives me fireworks. Yes, yes. So the fireworks are the sound of joy. The sound of joy. There I am, right there. And so it's just some words, Curious is one of my words for curiosity is one of my words for 2022. Being creative is one of my words, coach. So I have a lot of C words for 2022. And of course, we got to have yes. We got to have yes, right? We got to have yes. So it was wonderful. It was a great time. I do vision boards just about every year, but I didn't do one I realized I haven't done one since 2019. So I didn't do one for 2020 and I didn't do one for 2021. So I'm glad that I attended this workshop, this retreat, and got my vision board for 2022, and it feels good. So we're going to do something with our quality also. So if that's something that you might be interested in, put it in the comments. A vision board retreat centered around our quality for 2022. Okay. All right. I'm planting the seed. There we go. We started the 30-day mental diet class. As I mentioned, last Tuesday was class 1. So if you are still interested in participating, you can still do so. But after tomorrow, you won't be able to. Okay. So the 30-day mental diet by Willis Kinnear. We go on a journey with the book and I help you through that process. And Vanessa, I see you. Vision boarding, please. I see you. Okay. All right. Virtual vision boarding. I think it's going to happen. Tim, we got fireworks. Okay. All right, y'all. So if you want to participate in the 30-day mental diet, go to rocklandcsl.org, click on classes, fill out the registration form. You can make a donation and you will be in the room. What I will do is I will send you the recording of class 1, and you will start when you get the book with day 1. So you're not catching up. You're not going to read, day 1 through day 6 and day 1 through day 6 in one day. You're going to stay with one a day. Okay. Just one a day, one a day. All right. So that's tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time on Zoom. Then this Sunday, so one of my C words for 2022 is celebration, right? The quality of celebration. And so this Sunday, we are celebrating on Living Life in Joy. We are celebrating. It's going to be a live show We're celebrating. It's been 1 year of living life in joy. It yes, it premiered right here on New Thought Media Network a year ago, January of 2021. I cannot believe it's been a whole year. So I can't let that go by without celebrating. So we'll be celebrating on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on New Thought Media Network or wherever you're watching me now. So please join me for the celebration Sunday at 10:30. Then right after, the celebration continues for me at Rockland CSL, where I'm the pastor. And our topic this Sunday is, and so it is. And so it is. That's a phrase that we use in affirmative prayer. So we say, and so it is, amen. And so it is, ashe. And so it is, because we know it is done in the mind of God. We know it is done in the mind of God. So please join me as I continue the celebration at Rockland CSL, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's online also on Zoom. Again, you would get the link by going to our website, rocklandcsl.org. Just click on Sunday service, or you can watch us live stream on Facebook. Okay? All right. That's all the joy news. Oh, I was I'm not going to go through the whole story, but I was with someone yesterday, and they had the Joy Sip mug. They had the Joy Sip mug. Yes, I was so excited. And so I just want to put a plug in for the Joy Store, the plug in for the Joy Store. So I have mugs. I have t-shirts that say live life in joy. I have t-shirts that say connect to your yes. We have the Sip Joy mugs. I have Joy, Joy, Joy socks. Yes, this Congregation of Joy represented the Joy merchandise. Yes. So if you need a reminder, right? If you need a reminder, a visual reminder that you could walk around and wear, there you have it. There you have it. And I just want to remind everyone that the socks, the Joy, Joy, Joy socks, 100% of the proceeds goes to the Hero Ministry Movement for the work that Sekou is doing with the unhoused. So just to let you know that also. All right, let me check in with Sekou.
I'm over here sipping from my Sip Joy mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a daily thing around here.
Oh, very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so many things, but I think what stood out for me the most is you were talking about how your quality may have evolved. Mine has evolved. So it's because you said 4. At some point you said, well, don't make it more than 4. And I was like, I'm on 2. I could get 2 more. I could add on. So I went 3.
Okay.
Abundance. And then I added wealth. And now I'm adding happiness.
Happiness.
Wealth, happiness.
All right.
Happiness.
All right. Let me add it right now.
Habituated abundance, infinite wealth, and unstoppable happiness.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
There we go.
Oh, yes. It made me think about someone at the center last week. We were talking about remembering who we are. And she said she was unwavering happiness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, unwavering. I was like, yes.
Strong with it. Yeah, because that's a reach for me. It's aspirational, so I got to be strong with it.
All right. I got it.
And shout out to all the people in the Congregation of Joy who commented about Mr. Charles and the lost wallet. I appreciate you guys commenting over on social media. As my mom calls it, divine appointments. I had 2 or 3 divine appointments. 4 divine appointments this weekend. So busy weekend for me. I appreciate the love.
Oh, that's so awesome. I saw the post about the wallet. I was like, you know what? It's just so awesome because you made yourself available to be of service in that way. Because if you think about it, probably every day we have the opportunity. We do. It's not even a probably to do an act of kindness, right? If we could just be conscious of our connection with everybody else, you know? So I just think it's awesome.
Yeah. And what else occurred to me is that by showing up for myself, I made myself available to show up for other people. Because I wouldn't have found Mr. Charles if I hadn't been running out there in the snow. I wouldn't have found the wallet if I hadn't been running the next day. I wouldn't have been able to help the woman clear her car off with snow if I hadn't been out there checking on Mr. Charles. Like this snowball effect, pun intended, of the good deeds rolling forward.
Yes, yes, yes. That's such a powerful point. It's such a powerful point because that is the perfect example of within reflecting without. Being available for yourself is reflected without. I just love it. I just love it. So keep doing it. Keep doing. Keep doing. All right, y'all. There you have it from Sekou. He's not only talking the talk, he is walking the talk. He is walking the talk. All right. Good morning. Send the information on how to shop at the store again. Okay. It's at Etsy. I have an Etsy store. So just go on Etsy, put in I am revmelissa, and it will come up. Okay. Thank you for that, Karen. All right, Diana, I see you. Another yes for the visioning board too. Curiosity is my C quality. I put creativity, both work, but am claiming curiosity, which I know opens up to igniting my creativity as well. Yes, Diana, I'm with you on that. Curiosity and creativity. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. So you'll just keep putting stuff in the comments. Let me know what you're feeling about the vision board and your quality for 2022. Okay? All right, I'll see you tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. right here. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. Live life in joy, connected to your yes.